Disgusting out there.
It's a great honor. Thank you very much. Speaker Johnson, Vice President Vance, the First Lady of the United States, members of the United States Congress, thank you very much. And to my fellow citizens, America is back.
Hi, I'm JT and I made Result Hunter, the search engine for conservatives. Let me just tell you what it does. First of all,
6 weeks ago, I stood beneath the dome of this Capitol and proclaimed the dawn of the golden age of America. From that moment on, it has been nothing but swift and unrelenting action to usher in the greatest and most successful era in the history of our country. We have accomplished more in 43 days than most administrations accomplished in 4 years or 8 years, and we are just getting started. I return to this chamber tonight to report that America's momentum is back, our spirit is back, our pride is back, our confidence is back, and the American dream is surging bigger and better than ever before. The American dream.
I didn't watch the whole debate.
In our country,
Or not the debate, but the whole presidential address.
The likes of which the world has never witnessed and perhaps
Checking it out.
will never witness again. Never been anything like it.
I just made some fresh
The
guacamole.
presidential election of November 5th was a mandate like has not been seen in many decades. We won
Is
all
what's
7
worth it?
swing states, giving us an electoral college victory.
I feel like you're about to say something smart.
and 12
Stupid. Is it worth it? Say something dumb really next.
We won the popular vote.
I bet it's gonna be
by
dumb, the
big
next thing out of your
numbers
mouth.
And won counties in our country.
That's right. Get on out of here. We don't want it.
And
We're not sorry
counties in
either.
our country, 2,700 to 525 on a map that reads almost completely red for Republican. Now, for the first time in modern
Old enough to
history,
be your daddy.
more Americans believe that our country is headed in the right direction than the wrong direction. In fact, it's an astonishing record.
I might be.
27-point swing, the
What's your mom's
most
name?
ever. Likewise, small business optimism saw its single largest one-month gain ever recorded. A 41-point jump.
Get him out of here.
Members are directed to uphold and maintain decorum in the House and to
That's
cease
right.
any further
Quit being
disruption.
whiny little bitches.
That's your warning.
Get him out of here.
Members are engaging in willful and continuing breach of decorum, and the chair is prepared to direct the Sergeant at Arms to restore order to the joint session.
No, I hate Republicans and I hate Democrats. Both parties suck.
Mr. Green, take your seat.
I'm for Trump and
Take your
his
seat,
administration, though.
Take your seat. Finding that members continue to engage in willful and
Get 'em outta
concerted
here.
disruption of proper decorum, the chair now directs the Sergeant at Arms to restore order. Remove this gentleman from the chamber.
Get out of here. Nothing like this was televised off the last. You know what? I love that we get to watch it. Yeah. Piano, guitar, any instrument. Halfway decent. That's a custom guitar too. You should see my other one hanging up over there.
Members are directed to uphold and maintain decorum in the House. Mr. President, you continue.
Get him out.
Over the past 6 weeks, I have signed nearly
Trade him past the
100
camera.
executive orders and taken more than
Let's see 'em.
400 executive actions, a record to restore common
Look like
sense,
Matthew
safety,
McConaughey.
optimism, and wealth all across our wonderful land. The people elected me to do the job, and I'm doing it.
This one was handmade though.
In fact, it has been stated by many that the first month of our presidency, it's our presidency.
Yeah, the mariachi special, man. This thing is pretty badass. It's really loud.
Of our nation. By many. And what makes it even more
Sorry if we got off on the wrong foot. I usually get
You
some
know
people
who
over
number
here
two is?
that want to start
George
something.
Washington. How about that?
Nothing about
I
it.
don't know about that list, but we'll take it. Within hours of taking the oath of office, I declared a national emergency on our southern border, and I deployed the U.S. military and Border Patrol to repel the invasion of our country. And what a job they've done.
I'm trying to be every day. I just became good a few years ago. 5, 7, 10 years maybe. It's a struggle. Hey, I also run Ableton Advanced Community. It's a big group on Facebook, and I have one on YouTube as well here. But if you use Ableton or anything like that, I run a huge Ableton group, and I make music with Ableton and have a whole music channel.
Result, illegal border crossings last month were by far the lowest ever recorded, ever. They heard my words and they chose not to come. Much easier that way. In comparison, under Joe Biden,
No, man, I didn't get hurt. I just I thought you were trying to lead. You have a setup question, and extreme leftists always do that. They think they're really slick, and they do this lead-in question to make you think. You know, they're trying to like bait and switch you, and I just fucking hate it because it's so obvious and it's the dumbest shit ever. And they think they're slick, and they think that you don't know that when they're doing it. And I thought that's what you were doing. So I was gonna let you fucking have it.
The worst president in American history. There were hundreds of thousands of illegal crossings a month, and virtually all of them, including murderers, drug dealers, gang members, and people from mental...
I don't know about that, man. Worst in history. And you got to remember, I'm not a Republican. So when I say this, I mean it. Hold on, I gotta put my baffle over my guitar because it picks up sound so good that it will ring my voice through it, and it bothers the hell out of me. The Republicans were in office during 9/11, and 9/11 was the biggest government conspiracy red flag ever committed to us by our own government, and that was Republicans. Was that Bush? It was Bush in charge, right? Maybe some of you guys wasn't alive during that, but I was. I got to watch that. I got to watch all the evidence and all the scrap just get picked up and shipped over to China for recycling. We didn't need to look for it for evidence because we knew exactly what happened. That's what they told us anyway. But yeah, that was Bush. That's Republicans for you. Both of them are in on it. So that's why I don't like either party. But I am for this administration, which scares me too.
Institutions and insane asylums were released into our country. Who would want to do that? This is my 5th such speech to Congress.
Yeah, I've graduated and I got 2 degrees. Is it worth supporting Trump? Yes. Yes, I believe that somehow we might salvage our country. I think all we did was slow it down by a little bit. That's what I'm afraid of, because I'm afraid of that this is just an anomaly event, an anomaly person that was able to get up there. As soon as they eliminate him, there's probably not very much chances of anybody else coming up like that to do it. I think that President Trump did it as a joke at first. He's such a narcissist that when Obama said that joke to him during that one presidential thingy, he made it a goal to become president just to rub it in his face. And I thought it was like a vindictive thing at first, and that's probably what it really was. And then it became about maybe he became a good person. He probably meditated and prayed a little bit and was like, you know what? I could be better than this. I could actually do something, man. But I have to actually do something against the system. I can't play the games that everybody else has been playing. I have to fuck the whole system up. And that's what I'm going to have to do. And that's why I like him. But I'm afraid of what comes after him, because we're not guaranteed of anything after that. It's just going to be another Republican or a Democrat that quacks and stays in line and lines the pockets of all the other politicians and bureaucrats and Ukrainians, you know. Do I think invading Iraq was a dumb move? I have no idea. I don't know. Probably yes. Who knows? I think we should just put up some walls over here, put our ships up over here, and be like, listen, you guys fight it out over there. If you want a piece of this, come get it. If not, let you guys play patty cake and slap each other's faces until one or none of you guys are standing up, and then we'll come over there and wipe it all up and clean up the fucking mess. Oh, Joanna, what's up? You know what, Joanna? Every time I say "shine on you, crazy diamond," it seems like YouTube doesn't let me. It restricts it. I went over to your channel. I was like, I keep on calling you a crazy diamond, and I think YouTube thinks I'm being derogatory. I don't get it. So every time I go back to look at my comment, I don't know, for some reason I've been calling you a crazy diamond for some reason. I don't know why. So yeah, I've been going over and being like, yeah, shine on you, crazy diamond, or something crazy diamond, and then I'll go back and look at the comment and it says that it's there, but it's not there. So I don't know if you've been seeing it or not, but how are you doing? Yeah.
And once again,
What up, 3D? What's up going on, man? I didn't watch it last night. I only got to see pieces of it. Now I'm watching it and I'm very distracted, and I've got my I ate some man, I got some good guacamole, fresh guacamole that I made, and I got some Tostitos black bean and garlic. Pretty good. I like it. I highly recommend it. Matter of fact, they are the sponsors of this stream. Yeah, watching the intro, watching him kick people out, man, it's fucking amazing. I've stood up and given him a standing ovation, 3 or 4 times now already, man. About to give him another one. And Joanna, you are a crazy diamond girl.
Nothing I can say to make them happy, or to make them stand, or smile, or applaud. Nothing I can do.
This is the Polygon.
Let's talk about this right here. I get YouTube Premium, and it gets worse. I watch ads because YouTube Premium costs me more time than fucking the ads do. If I get YouTube Premium, and I have my computers on, and I have fucking 3 computers at work, I got 2 different phones, I got 3 computers here, I'll leave something on, and I won't be able to watch the videos. I'll be like, oh, you're playing on another device. I'm like, fuck, man. So it almost does me no good. So if you buy YouTube Premium, you're shit out of luck. They won't let you watch it. You better only have 1 device if you have it, because if you have more than 1 device, YouTube thinks that you're stealing videos. Oh, God. So I just rather watch fucking this, because I can actually get through a commercial. I can't get through fucking YouTube Premium.
And in a second here, I'm going to tell you all about his car.
I could find a cure to the most devastating disease, a disease that would wipe out entire nations, or announce the answers to the greatest economy in history, or the stoppage of crime to the lowest levels ever recorded. And these people sitting right here will not clap, will not stand, and certainly will not cheer for these astronomical achievements. They won't do it, no matter what. Five times I've been up here. It's very sad, and it just shouldn't be this way.
Yeah, Dan, he could do exactly what they were doing last week, and they would fucking boo it, man. I've never seen so many people that want peace, willing to go to war just because fucking he wants it. We only want peace if it's wrapped up in a liberal fucking mindset package. That's the only way we're going to accept it. We're not going to accept peace from any other fucking way. There's only one way to get it, and that's through a liberal. Now, fuck off, man. Liberals want to beat the fuck out of you to teach you what peace is like. I've never seen such oxymoron shit in my life ever. I remember when YouTube first started, no adverts back then, and there were more adverts. You forget what you were watching. Yeah, you know what? And you know what the best thing about YouTube was back then? Because I used to do YouTube transmission videos. We used to do rebuilds, and yeah, you got checks quarterly. There wasn't any kind of like stipulations for getting on. And you know what? They had the hive mind. They had the thumbs up, thumbs down, and the let the hive mind and the people ratio it out. Now, if you want to watch a video on rebuilding your transmission, you might get a parody video. You might get a video where he tells you to put some ball bearings in there and shit like that, you know? You have no idea. It's got a lot of thumbs up because people think it's fucking funny. So you thought it was a good video. So you take your transmission apart, you put a bunch of ball bearings in it, and it fucking blows up because you watched a dumbass fucking YouTube video. And that's them. That's their community standards and guidelines working for you and me. I don't know, I admit. War is not something that's between old and young. That's a really dumb fucking way of thinking about it, man. I've seen 2 little fucking toddlers fucking go to war. I mean, think about it, bro. You're almost there. You're almost there, admit. Like you got your fucking foot in the door, but you got like a lot. You're hanging on to a lot of dumb bullshit. Go hit the books, man. I'd say the best book to go hit is the Bible. It's kind of weird. I was an atheist for the longest time, but man, I try to disprove everything. Get 12 of your friends to write a good story about you and to die for you. Fuck yeah, man. It's fucking crazy. Jesus was a real man.
So Democrats sitting before me, for just this one night, why not join us in celebrating so many incredible wins for America? For the good of our nation, let's work
funny,
together
bro.
and let's truly make America great again.
Ray is such a comedian, man.
Every day my administration is fighting to deliver the change America needs to bring a future that America deserves, and we're doing it. This is a time for big dreams and bold action. Upon taking office, I imposed an immediate freeze on all federal hiring, a freeze on all new federal regulations, and a freeze on...
Oh my God, he's put a freeze on federal regulations. We need those so bad. Do you guys not understand what not having more federal regulations are going to mean? He's such an evil man. Can you imagine being that person that whines about this stuff that's against it? We need more regulations and licensing and blah, 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 blah.
on all foreign aid.
I'm sorry, you other countries. I wish you the best of luck. But we can't help you, man. It's time for us to help ourselves. I want us to pull out of everything. I know that doesn't really look good, but it's what I would do. Lucky I ain't president.
I terminated the ridiculous Green New Scam. I withdrew from the unfair Paris Climate Accord, which was costing us trillions of dollars that other countries were not paying. I withdrew from the corrupt World Health Organization.
Hold up a second, man. Is it me? Or does JD Vance always look like he's got guy liner on? He looks like he's a fucking, like, he's a cleaned up pirate off of the Pirates of the Caribbean or something, man. Is that just me? Joanne, is he hot? I don't like manly men like that. You know, sometimes I'd be like, yeah, that guy's kind of cute. I don't know, maybe he's got a little button nose kind of little thing. Joanne, is he cute? Would you bang him? Trying to get a girl's perspective here.
And I also withdrew from the anti-American UN Human Rights Council.
I still like the guy. I mean, but it would take a couple notches down from me. I'm sorry. I'm that way. You're gonna put guy liner on. I still like him.
We ended all of Biden's environmental restrictions that were making our country far less safe and totally unaffordable.
He's still a pretty manly man. I mean, I bet you he could put some guy liner on and whoop some ass, you know, and then nurture you back to health. He's very grounded in his masculine and feminine energies. I think, you know, I can kind of compare. I'm just not going to highlight it on my eyes.
And importantly, we ended the last administration's
He's a team player.
electric vehicle.
Hey, we're going for some of the LGBTQ votes. You know what I'm saying? We gotta, like, this is the best we got right here. You know, I mean, hey, you know, he wears guy liner. You know, I think that's just like a subliminal segue. That's what I'm gonna call it. And he is a team player. I like it. I like it, 3D. I think you came up with it, man. He wears eyeliner and then bakes you a cake while talking politics.
Mandate, saving our auto workers and companies from economic destruction. To unshackle our economy I have directed that for every one new regulation, 10 old regulations must be eliminated.
Woo!
Just like I did in my very successful.
Out with the old, in with the new. Put a expiration date on it. Can't last forever.
And in that first term, we set records on ending unnecessary rules and regulations like no
There's shit
other
out there, man.
president had done before. We ordered all federal workers to return to the office. They will either show up for work in person or be removed from their job. We've ended weaponized government where, as an example, a sitting president is allowed to viciously prosecute his political opponent, like me.
He looks like me when I have work on Sundays.
Not too good. And I've stopped all government censorship and brought back free speech in America. It's back.
Not on YouTube yet. We're working on it.
2 days ago, I signed an order making English the official language of the United States of America.
I agree with you 100%, Joanne. Heck yeah. I literally sleep better knowing that President Trump and his team are behind. You know what? And that's it, man. I tell you what, I was so skeptical of this whole administration coming in. He's blown my mind. I tell you what, I mean, you know, maybe with some of the, I don't even know, dude. You know, I've first of all, what about the list, though? You know what I'm saying? Are they holding on to it for like prosecution reasons and things like that? If they're letting it cook, I can get it. But why come out with this parade of like the folder and shit like that? They are parading us a little bit too, man. I'm a little bit... There's a few things that have really irked me with the administration. But overall, it has exceeded my expectations. But I am upset about the whole blackmail shit really pisses me off. The Diddy thing and the Epstein files are fucked up. And even this administration is involved. They're involved. It's fucked up, man. We won't get the fucking full story on it, and it's just a damn shameful. It's the one thing I'm already seeing. Unless they're cooking. Let's give it some time to cook. I could be wrong. But man, yeah. I wasn't at first. I wasn't a supporter at first, man. I thought he was just a vindictive guy, and he was just, you know, I don't know. I don't like the two-party system. I don't like Republicans. I don't like Democrats. Both parties have really fucked us over before, you know. I mean, Democrats are pretty obvious. Republicans are, you know, real more subtle about it. They're like 9/11 kind of fucking shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, that was President Bush, and that was the biggest fucking conspiracy red flag fucking thing that's ever happened that was true. I mean, if you believe it or not, I do. You know, I think that was us, that we did it. That was Republicans. They made a bunch of money. They were in on it. Fucking somehow Trump knows about it too. He's in on it as well. And that kind of shit bothers me. It's, you know, I don't know if the truth is just something that we can't handle. But I know at least they know.
Mexico, the Gulf of America. And likewise, I renamed for a great president, William McKinley.
I agree, man. 3D Destroy, you bring up a good point, man. It would have been over with either time, man, if they'd have gotten it. And this time he's trying to like make sure, like if someone comes in afterwards, he's gonna really make sure it's gonna take a while before they can get through it with it again. Anyway, yeah. Holy shit. I gotta go, dude. I just seen a car pull in. I knew who it is. This is gonna be a long talk. Go take care of this problem, guys.